Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on HOT7025FM.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Close your eyes. Imagine a room that doesn't just look beautiful, it feels alive. The lighting is perfect, the energy is electric, and the scent of gourmet creation is in the air. Now look around. You aren't just checking the kitchen or hovering over the guest list. You're in the moment. You're the life of the party. Welcome to the world of irresistible events and catering. In a city built on spectacle, we specialize in spectacular. At Irresistible Events and Catering, we just don't fill plates, we curate memories because our philosophy is simple, elegant, and absolute. We plan, cater, and style any event. Why settle for ordinary when you can have the irresistible? Elevate your event at irresistibleeventslv.com. You're listening to Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. Tune into the flow where we're bringing you the best in hip hop, R&B, and talk. Hey, how is everybody today? You have tuned into the flow with Her Flow right here on Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio, you guys, every single week. I am really excited to bring new guests. And today, this is like no other. I have a special guest on today, and I'm going to give her an amazing introduction because guess what? At The Flow, we are nonstop. We are on fire every single Thursday right here at 4 p.m. So listen, we have a guest, and today's guest is a powerhouse storyteller whose creativity knows no bounds. She is an accomplished author, independent film producer, and director who has built a reputation for bringing compelling stories to life on the screen and known for her work in the horror genre. She has mastered the art of suspense, emotion, and unforgettable storytelling, carving her own lane in the independent film industry. And I had to write that down, y'all, because it was just too much. Hey, welcome, Nicole King Washington. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you for joining me today. And let me say this. First of all, I appreciate you because on the notice you got here, some people were telling me about you, and I'm just like, okay, yep, got an interviewer. So before we talk about your filming and the books, I want to start with you and behind the craft. Who is Nicole King Washington?
Just someone that's just laid back. Just enjoying life. Take things by stride. Don't do too much.
Okay.
Stay out the way, as they say.
Stay out the way. Well, you're not out the way because people are starting to notice you and people are starting to see you, and you're creating a pathway for yourself in the horror industry and the filming industry and direct. I'm so proud of all our Black filmmakers. I'm just really so proud. So I'm glad to have you here. So we're going to get right into the meat of the subject, and we're going to get into the tea, right? So I'm going to get into your business. I'm just letting you know that right now. All right. So when you sit down to create, right, what comes first for you?
Prayer. It's the prayer for me. Getting centered. making sure that I am in the headspace with the right spirit, mindset to create.
To create.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So in your when you pray, are you spiritual or are you religious, Nicole? Would you prefer me to call you king? Which one?
Whichever one you're comfortable with, I'm good.
Okay.
But I'm spiritual and religious. I think they go hand in hand, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But being religious, it comes from the roots.
Mm-hmm.
So, and spiritually, I am very in tune. So, I'm well-rounded, as you would say.
Okay. All right.
So I'm in tune.
Yeah.
Spiritually.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And so how do you turn an idea, Nicole, into a full script that can actually be seen on the screen? Like going from, okay, I'm meditating, I'm in full, I'm getting my thoughts together. At that point, once you get your thoughts together, I'm going to say this slowly. How do you turn your ideas into a screenwriting film, a film? You could take a few minutes if you want to.
Well, I've always had an imagination from the start, from a young age. So everything is a production to me.
Okay.
Being a ghostwriter as well, when people come to me with an idea, it's already written. I'm already there. I see it. I'm a visionary. It's go time for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't take much for me. It's like you can give me a word and I already have a script.
Okay.
No matter the genre.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the versatility of it,
For you. So you don't just do horror. You do more. Tell me what kind of genres you do or what you do as far as genres is concerned. Or are you open to do anything?
When I started writing, horror was it for me. You couldn't tell me that I was going to be writing anything else other than horror. But as time went on and people started to request that I write for them, I got out of the box.
Mm.
So I am able to write any genre. But the challenge for me is comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say it. I'm gonna own it. Comedy isn't my thing. I can implement it, but I'm straight horror, drama, thriller, romance.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
Okay. So tell me this. I know where are you originally from?
Chicago, West Side.
Chicago, West Side.
Shout out.
Okay, shout out to Chicago. I'm from near there. I'm from Gary, Indiana. So, of course, shout out. Took me 45 minutes to get to Chicago. I know a little bit about Chicago. So tell me this. When you're on a set, okay, how do you know if a scene is working or not? Like you're on the set and you're just like, okay, because I know you have a team?
I do.
What does your team consist of?
Oh, wow. Well, my team is here, but it's the man behind the camera. We have the sound crew. We have it all, but they're family to me. It's like when I'm not around, they know. Oh, Nicole would not like that. We got to put more into it. They just know me. They can see it through my eyes when I'm not around, and that's what I like about them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they just know, okay, like, yeah, this is not going to work.
Exactly. I feel
headspace.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I see it and I'm not feeling it, if I don't feel that the audience is not going to have a bone to pick with me, if you will. Mm-hmm. Like if they're not going to like me after seeing this movie, then I didn't do my job.
Yeah. And tell me, what makes a good film crew? What do you think makes a good film crew?
Oh, everybody has to be on time.
Mm-hmm.
Discipline. Mm-hmm. They have to have the passion for the craft as well. If they don't have a passion for it, then I gotta say I can't work with them, because it's like you're just here just to be here. Like you're in it for the money. You're not really caring if if it's going to reach the audience, if this story is going to change anybody's life. or anything. You're just waste of space,
Okay.
if you will.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you got to have the same passion for the craft as I do.
Yeah. And coming from Chicago,
Mhm.
what do you see the difference? How long have you been here?
10 years this year.
10 years. Okay. What do you see as the difference from being in Chicago to being in Las Vegas as far as the film industry is concerned? And was it easier in Chicago to produce and write and direct than it is here in Las Vegas?
Yes, I would have to say it was, only because it was my home, and I built an audience there. Even first coming out, you be in the room with a few people, and they look at you and they don't think that you can write a certain genre that they're interested in.
Mm-hmm.
So I was glad that I was taken out of the box, because a lot of them look at me and say, "Oh, I can only write LGBT movies,"
Right.
but that wasn't the case. So writing my very first film, which was a drama, urban film, it opened the eyes to a lot of viewers, and those who were questioning whether or not they should work with me, or if I was capable of writing what their vision was, they had no doubts after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So coming to Vegas, there was no film world. If a lot of people say there's not a lot of filming going on here, so it was hard for me to break ground out here. But being introduced to different people, mingling a little bit, something that I really didn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you just have to get out there
And put yourself out there. Believe in yourself, so
Yeah.
to speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Know it's going to happen. Put it out there in the universe and say it's mine.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah. And because I know you are getting into other film aspects as far as genres, how do you direct actors into emotional realism? When you're on the set and it's high intensity and you're doing different scenes, how do you direct your actors? Because I know, do you have all season actors or actresses, or do you have people that are new into the industry? And you yourself, how do you make that happen for them?
A few of them have no experience at all. Some of them are into the music world. Some of them are models, artists, and they wanted to try acting. So being in front of the camera again, you have to believe the character.
Mm.
It's like, what would you do if you were in this scenario? Would you be scared? Would you panic? Would you laugh? Just put yourself into this character.
Mm-hmm.
I try to make them feel comfortable. And the chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
The chemistry amongst the cast. Everybody has to be comfortable with one another. And I say, a lot of them, they tend to get along, and that's a win for me.
Mm,
They're
okay.
easier to direct that way,
Okay.
when the chemistry is good.
Okay. And what would you say is the hardest part of, because you're a community, you're LGBTQ, I'm going to put the IA there for everybody else, but what would you say is the hardest part about being in the community and being a film director that is hard for you to get in the door? Or is it hard for you to get in the door? People see you, I know we just mentioned that, people see you in a different light, and they're, just going to put you, we're going to LGBTQ movies, that's all she's going to do. Have you had a lot of that, going back to that aspect of it?
At first I did, but when they asked, hey, what was the last film you did or something like that, I could refer them, to my work, and it's like, oh, okay, so yeah, you are versatile. That I am,
and that's important.
Very important. Yeah.
So let's get into some more tea. What's a moment on a set where you just said, oh my God, I'm never going to finish this movie. This is horrible for me. Everything was going wrong. And how did you handle that? Being a director, I know that sometimes, well, not sometimes, I know it can be pretty stressful. And I know that it's like the captain of the ship. If you don't save the ship, sometimes the ship will sink. And so being in that, being the director, being the producer, how do you handle name a moment when that happened and you handled that situation in a past movie?
There was a time where we were filming a movie. filming was halted for a reason of production, camera crew. And, time frames got, twisted. And, once we got that sealed and locked in, now the actors and the actresses, everybody had something to do. Everybody was late. And it was like, okay, I just sent out a nice little email. It was at one point I actually fired the whole cast.
Oh, no.
I did.
Not the whole cast.
The whole cast.
Okay.
And I actually recast it for the movie. And it was like new everything. Sometimes it's like you just have to do what you have to do. It's, and it's like, oh, I was going to do this. It's not a matter of that. It's not a matter of that. When it comes to my craft, I want it done a certain way. I want the audience to feel it the way I do. When they look at it, I want them to see and feel exactly what I saw and what I felt when I was creating it.
Right.
So I had to get rid of the whole cast, including the crew, and I had to start from scratch.
Yeah, we won't ask what that movie was, but
Please don't.
We won't even ask what that movie was. So, in your opinion, what is the recipe to a gut-wrenching horror film? Like, what would be the recipe? What do you look for when you're saying, I'm going to write this horror film, and what do I want people to see? What is the recipe, do you think? Because I love horror. I'm like a big horror fan. Not fan, but fan. I just want to make it right. So what is the recipe, you think?
Oh, you have to have a good makeup artist.
Oh, okay.
Special effects. I mean, because I can write something in a script, but if you don't pull it off, it'll just look like BS, to be honest. It's
Make it look real.
Yeah. So the special effects, the makeup artist, and the actor or the actress, again, you have to be able to pull it off. I want to look at you and see that you're scared. I want to feel that you're scared. If you're in love, I want to feel that you're in love in this movie. I want to be able to feel in the moment what you're feeling. Oh, yeah, I've been through there.
Okay.
I've been there.
Okay. I like that. All right. So now I know that you do horror. One of my favorite horror movies I want to bring, and it's not even a movie, it was a video, the Michael Jackson Thriller.
Oh, my God.
That was one of my favorite videos of all time. But I'm a real big Steven Spielberg fan. And I wanted to know from you, are you like in the style of like, who would you say, that was going to be my last question, but it's not going to be today. But who would you say that you mostly are associated with or familiar with that fits your writing style, like Steven Spielberg or anybody in the industry that, you just go like, you know what, that's who I want to mentor myself after. Or you're just like, I'm Nicole King watching, that's it. I'm going to be, I'm just going to be who I'm going to be, and that's going to be it. So is there any special person that you watched when you were a child and you're like, oh, I want to be that?
Of course.
Yeah.
None other than Stephen King.
Okay.
Stephen King.
Yeah.
And second to him, I would have to say Wes Craven.
Wes Craven. You know what? Wes Craven. So I like Wes Craven, right? But you have to be paying attention to watch a Wes Craven movie. Like, you got to be out of your, your senses, because he does some weird things in his movie that you really got to be aware of.
Exactly.
But I do like Wes Craven. But when you said Stephen King, I am definitely a big Stephen King fan. Steven Spielberg. Yeah. Those are my people. And one of the movies have you ever watched The Shining?
Of course. It's
Jack
classic.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
One of my favorites of all time.
Okay.
I can rewatch and rewatch and rewatch. That's my movie. So let's go into looking at your body of work. What's your creative signature?
It would have to be in the family of Stephen.
Okay. Suspense.
Yeah.
Horror.
It has to be a pop scare.
Okay.
I don't want you to be able to see when it's coming, feel when it's coming. I just want it to grab you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Because some movies I hate, like, okay, she's going to run in the room. Okay, she's going to fall on the floor. Get up, girl, because we know that's going to happen every single movie. You know what I mean? So I really hate knowing the plot. I really like to be, oh, my God. But then I don't like leaving as if they should have finished the movie either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's big for me. Like, that's how it is. Like, that's
yeah.
really silly. So
Yeah.
I like a good plot, a good twist, a good ending, so that I can go, dang, I want to see part 2. That's big for me when I'm watching a horror, or any movie for that matter. Let's talk about the biggest misconception people have about independent filmmaking, as far as like budgets and what you have to do and how that all comes apart. Because I know that there has to be some type of budget when you're doing independent films.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of times, me just finishing a movie myself.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. and getting into more. But I just want to know, like, when you're an independent filmmaker, because a lot of times you don't have this big extravagant budget, how do you cut corners, and not really cut corners, but how do you make it happen where you got an amazing film? Because I know sometimes actors are volunteering, sometimes actors get paid a little bit, sometimes, and they have to really want it. Because if you're already in film, a lot of actresses and actors are like, no, I'm not going to do it because I need to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you make it work for you, Nicole?
You have to gather a team that has, again, like I said it earlier, share the same passion.
Mm.
My very first film that I was asked to write for someone, there was no budget.
Mm-hmm.
There was just an idea. She came to me with an idea. I wrote it. We had a camera guy who was like, hey, I got some new equipment. I'm ready to showcase the quality of my camera. We got together and created a film that was amazing, actually. We loaded it on YouTube. We racked up 1.8 million views.
Wow.
So it's like you just don't know. But if you have somebody around you, some people around you that shares the same passion and or believe in you, believe in what you're doing, I think any project can come out beautifully. I think all of them can really be successful.
Yeah.
But again, it's who you have around you. Make sure you have people around you that believes in your craft. Make sure you have the people that even believe in themselves. A lot of them, they're doing it again for the money. Money may not be there in the beginning, but it'll come. So you just keep working on your craft, keep at it. I'll tell anybody, just keep at it.
Yeah.
You just don't know. The independent film world, I said it years ago, before Tubi, all of that. I said that the underground film industry will be the new Hollywood. Hollywood has shut their doors, turned their heads, made it impossible to even pitch an idea to them. So now that you've given us writers, independent writers, filmmakers, a platform, we now can create our own Hollywood. And that's what's been happening lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm going to dig deep for you. And I usually do on my show, because this is why it's called The Flow. So I have a question. So you lost we talked briefly, and you lost your mother. How does that affect you and your drive to continue in what you're doing right now?
Wow. When my mom passed, there was no drive after that. I temporarily checked out, just as anyone would. It took a lot of moving and shaking to get me back focused. It was hard getting to that point. It's even hard to get at this point that I'm at right now.
Yeah.
There was no drive.
Yeah. And my condolences to you, because you also lost your wife.
Yes.
In the same, in a couple of years span. And like you say, anybody would kind of, everybody handles death differently. Okay.
Yeah.
But in your drive to success, was your mother your driving force, your wife your driving force in that?
Yes.
Okay.
They both were my cheerleaders, but my mom was the biggest cheerleader. She showed up at every event. She knew what I had when I was younger. She didn't understand it, but she knew. So it's hard going to different events and red carpets, and she's not there. So it's not a bit of an adjustment, it's a large adjustment.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering that. I appreciate you. I'm going to put on my glasses.
Focus.
So I'm going to focus. Okay. When budget meets vision, what do you refuse to compromise? When you say, okay, I have this budget, I have this vision. What is uncompromisable for you?
To make a good quality film, you got to have the right equipment. So I want to make sure that my crew have everything that they need. So in order to make that work, it's like, no, we're not cutting corners. We're going to have this done. I need my special effects person. What are they asking?
Okay.
Because it has to be believable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're not compromising on that. I need
no equipment cuts.
No.
I know when I was doing my film recently, when I did my movie recently, I was like always kind of bumping. They were like, no, don't bump into me. No.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of stayed away, like kind of put myself, because I'm not breaking nothing
Yeah.
that I don't want to pay for. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so budget cuts that's uncompromisable for you. And then if you had unlimited resources, just unlimited resources from one project, what would you create differently? Unlimited resources. They just say, here you go, Nicole. Do what you want.
Oh, wow.
I know that's a big question, but I'm a big person.
A big person?
I got
oh
big
my
ideas.
God.
I know. Don't tell nobody.
Okay, that's obviously, we're not going to talk about that.
I grow a little bit every day, like spiritually, so we're not going to worry about the height.
You and I both.
So,
but
yeah.
I would think I would have to redo like one of the best action films ever. Like, I'm talking, I don't want to really say it because I don't want to give it away, but it has to be the best action film ever. Like, it has to have action and horror. But I think it will be horror because that's my foundation.
That's your foundation.
Yeah.
So you would take all that money and put it into a horror film.
Well, not all of it, but that would be first priority.
Some of it. Okay, some of it. All right. And you're an author.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to get into that before we actually went into commercial break in a few minutes here. But what's the book that you wrote? What's the name of it?
The very first book that I wrote was titled Neglected by Faith.
Neglected by Faith.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a little synopsis.
Neglected by Faith, it's a story of a woman who is left alone to find food and shelter for her and her kids after an unforeseen event occurred that left her homeless.
Okay.
And she is now on the streets with her 2 kids. I titled it Neglected by Faith because she invested everything into her husband. But her husband was living a different type of life that when the event occurred, she was left with nothing. So it follows her story and how she were able to navigate the streets and keeping her kids fed, keeping them in school without the notice that they were homeless. So how does this book turn out?
We won't say. We'll keep that a secret. Name the book one more time.
Neglected by Faith.
Neglected by Faith. Where could people's where do is it okay?
You thought it was going to be
sleep.
me.
I need more sleep. No, where can people find it?
They can find it on Amazon.
On Amazon. Okay,
Amazon.
Neglected by Faith, right?
Yes.
All right. What's the other book? We're going to go into that real quick.
The other book that I wrote was I was the ghostwriter on it, called The Bruises from My Mother's Love. And that is based on a true story of a woman that lives in Chicago. I wrote this book for her, and I got to say, it hit different. This book surrounded the abuse on all levels. and she suffered the abuse by the hands of her mom and everyone else around her. So I titled it The Bruises from My Mother's Love, because no mother's love should ever be bruised on their child. So, yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. So are those you wrote more books, or those were the only two?
No.
That you have more,
Yes.
right? And they can be found on Amazon. And when before we get off, we'll give some information about your social media platforms and where they can find you too. Okay. So I want to ask you, because I know being who you are, right? What is the biggest challenge for yourself that you would say? Because I know you have more things that you want to do and want to create. What is the biggest challenge for Nicole?
I don't see a challenge.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's no challenge.
Yeah.
You know, I see it, I want it, I go after it. That's it.
Okay. Is that every aspect of your life, or just certain aspects
I mean,
of your life?
there can be challenges, but I just look at them as stepping stones. They may be a little wobbly, but I'll get over them.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you've gotten over a lot in the last few years.
Oh, I'm still trying.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a good job. You know, you
Thank
mentioned everything that happened, so you're doing a good job. We're going to do one thing. We're going to go to a commercial break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk some more in a few minutes. And then we have somebody else that we want to bring on in a few seconds. I want to talk to them. And then I'm going to have you back on in the end. Is that okay?
Of course.
All right. So give me a second. You're listening to The Flow with Her Flow right here on Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio, you guys. I want to thank you for tuning in. And if you missed any part of the show, please go back. You can go to YouTube. Alexa, download Hot 702.5. And guess what? Alexa will do it for you, okay? All right. We'll be right back. We're going to play a commercial.
I used to find my peace in your arms. Thought your love could shelter me from the storm, but silence got heavy, the truth in your eyes. You don't want forever, just passing time. I gave you soft when you gave me stone. Try to build a home where you never belong. Now I see clearer, it's all in view. What I thought I needed, I don't need from you. I outgrew you. Like daylight breaks the night, I outgrew you. Found my worth in my own light. No ring, no promise, but I'm not confused. Love's not supposed to make me feel you, so I'm stronger now. It's the honest truth. You kept me in shadows, hidden away, while your world shine bright in the brightest day. I won't be your secret, won't dim my flame. A real love won't ever put me to shame. I was the soft, I was the same, but peace don't live where respect is replaced. Now I'm walking forward, I know what to do. The girl who once loved you, she outgrew you. I outgrew you. Like daylight breaks the night, I outgrew you. Found my worth in my own light. No ring, no promise, but I'm not confused. Love's not supposed to make me feel you, so I'm stronger now. It's the honest truth. No ring. gotta try. I get it. Got something on the side, you ain't gotta lie. Now wait. I'm about to roll up, tell me what's the hold up. So get it. Let's talk about this now, I'll make it real loud. Unneeded problems, trust has fallen. Got folks calling my phone now. What you gon' do? Need me to do? Roll through and solve this problem. Unneeded problems, trust has fallen. Got folks calling my phone now. What you gon' do? Need me to do? Roll through and solve this problem. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. Would you real tight-lipped, saying nothing? I might jump ship. See you drowning into nowhere, and you best believe you wanna play the victim. You gotta play the victim. Unneeded problems, trust has fallen. Got folks calling my phone now. What you gon' do? Need me to do? Roll through and solve this problem. Unneeded problems, trust has fallen. Got folks calling my phone now. What you gon' do? Need me to do? Roll through and solve this problem. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up.
What it is, I know you run your sister, so I'ma just keep it crisp. Ooh, believe me, I love what you got, but I'm young and I'm dumb, running straight to the top. Leave it color coded with it. Love whenever you be showing emotion, yeah, that mean I got you. To be honest, ain't a lot of chicks that really top you, and you know I'm with it, nothing to lose. You got the juice. I be around some groupies, but I'm not into those. Yeah, I want you in the picture, but you changing your pose, banging me up, calling my phone, saying you know what I'm doing. You know you hard, you ain't moving. So tell them cats in them DMs, if I see him, my baby gon' be making a post that say free him. Cause your love worth 100 miles of running facts. Let me call this girl back.
Hey, this is Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, where we bring you the best in hip hop, R&B, pop, and talk. Tune in. Hey, welcome back. You have tuned into The Flow with Her Flow right here at Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. And before we begin this next segment, you guys make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do, drinking a lot of water. It's been hot. Please hydrate. At the beginning of the show, we had a special guest on, the GOAT. Okay, I always call my guests the GOAT because they're here with me. They're here with The Flow. And Nicole King Washington, she is a filmmaker and director. And we also have one of her film crews here, right? Her film crew. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I want to put an S on everything, right? But the film crew is here. The crew is here. And his name is Jay Swan, the filmmaker. Yay!
Yes, ma'am.
Drums rolling. All right. So we're going to get right into the meat really quick because we only have probably about 8 minutes now. Cinema Without Limits. What is that?
It's a full production company that specializes in movies, series, short films, commercials, and AI solution and automations.
Okay. Is that something that you both created or something that you created?
I'm kind of like the brain of the operation.
Okay.
I do all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Got it. And what does that entail when you say behind the scenes?
So professionally, I manage companies, so I manage our company as well. So the development of it, creation, development, business, all that good stuff.
Okay, Jay. How long you been doing that?
I've been managing business for 22 years.
For 22 years. And you're from Chicago as
No,
well.
I'm from Texas.
You're from Texas. Okay. Long way. Tell me about this web series, okay? This web series. It's seriously serious series.
Serious.
It's a seriously serious series.
Las Vegas.
Let's say that again. Seriously serious series. Okay. All right.
Tongue twister.
That's a tongue twister. It's a web series called Knucklehead.
Correct.
Talk about that for
So
me.
Knuckleheads is basically a story that started off as a group of kids entangled in Las Vegas. They have opportunity to go be good college kids and aspire and do great things. Instead, they get caught up in Sin City's nonsense. And so it takes you through a story of adolescents, different crime bosses, different connections, all tied together, and it's just a fiasco of events.
Yeah, and this is going to be your second series, the second part of it?
My first full series. I have a plethora of short films and a feature, but for the most part, it's the full series. We have 7 slated. I have 7 series already written, different ones, full seasons. So this was the one that we pulled out the hat first.
Yeah. And before we get off, because I didn't have a lot of time with you, I need you to tell me where people can find that web series. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know why I keep doing that today, but it is okay. It's okay.
Focus.
Listen, it's been 100 and you know what outside, so I don't even care. But that's why it's called The Flow, because I keep it moving. But I want to know from you, where can people find you, and where do they find the series?
Okay, you can find me on social media, Jay Swan, the filmmaker. The series, stay tuned. We have a couple networks that we're shopping into. We didn't put it on social media or any other platforms because we want to be able to have that exclusivity part in our agreement. So it's coming right now. We're in the final stages. I just flew in my editor the other day, so he's literally right now at my house chopping up the final edits of the whole season. So we're looking to launch at the end of July, and so stay tuned.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you guys. All these black filmmakers, y'all, we doing big things. And so, you guys, what is it like to work with Nicole?
Nicole?
I'm gonna put it out. Don't you say nothing either. I'm gonna put it out there.
So how me and Nicole met, we met through a group, a filmmaker group. I was looking for more people to jump in on the creative side. She showed up. Originally, we wanted her to help more write and direct, but when she came out, she was so phenomenal, we put her on the camera.
Got it. Well, we have like a few minutes left. I'm having such an amazing time, you guys, but I do have a question, like, 'cause she's not leaving here without this last question that I got.
Oh my God.
And I want you to answer it. So yes, let me ask you this, Nicole, because I see you doing big things, right? And I saw some of the footage of some of the films that you made, and they're amazing. Tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook, which is King Nicole Washington. You could find me on Instagram as King the Writer. Also on TikTok, King of Hearts.
Okay. And when you're doing auditions, how can people find you? Do you just put it out there for auditions, or do
Oh
you?
yeah, we just put it out there. We normally have here in Vegas. We do a casting call. We normally hold them in kind of like private settings. But for any film that we're doing in Chicago, there's this show that we created called Cast or Cut.
Okay.
Which is created by my other film partner out in Chicago, Stacey Breezy.
And you know about my project.
Yeah.
So one more thing before we get off, because I have had an amazing time. Tell me this. What's next for you guys? What's next for Nicole? What's next for you, Jay? And you guys can answer. You guys probably got like 1 minute to answer.
More film. More productions. Looking to work with more people, collaborations, whatever you need done, whether it's film, series.
One-stop shop.
That's right. Holla at us.
Yeah. And what's next for you, Jay?
I have 10 series slated. I can go on the list of names, but they're from comedy to drama to action pack. Also have a couple books I'm coming out with, some more books, how to shoot a series with lunch money.
Okay.
We talked about that earlier.
Yeah,
budgeting.
That's interesting. The budgeting, we just talked about that.
Strategic.
Strategic, very strategic. So listen, you guys, thank you for coming on today. This was amazing. I'm going to have you on again because what's the name of your film company again? Tell everybody.
Cinema Without Limits.
Cinema
limits.
Without limits.
Don't put us in a box.
Don't you look no more, love without a limit. Okay.
Oh, she's giving it to us, right? Okay, see?
You see what I mean? All right. So you guys, thank you for tuning in. And if you guys missed any part of the show, please go back. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Twitch. You can watch it on X, IG. Let me tell you something. I'm all over the place. You just got to catch me. So Thursdays at 4 p.m., I'll be here every single week, blazing hot with the flow right here with her flow. Thank you for tuning in.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot702.5fm.com.